You're listening to the Trade Show Insights Podcast, Season 11, Episode 14. I'm your host and exhibit marketing strategist, Marlis Arnold, bringing you tools to improve your exhibit results. On today's episode, brought to you by the Exhibit Marketers Cafe, we're going to cover a topic we've talked about before, how trade shows are like retail. Only today's focus is going to be especially on your booth staff. If you've signed up for any customer rewards programs, you've probably received some birthday deal emails. Earlier this month, I set out to claim a few of the ones I'd received and stopped by 2 stores, experiencing night and day results and numerous lessons for exhibitors. At the first store, I needed to purchase several items in addition to the free birthday gift. I brought in a printout of the email just in case they needed it as proof. Now, even though there were several staffers milling around the store, they seemed more intent on their peer-to-peer conversations than helping me find what I was looking for. I finally managed to locate all of my items and headed to the checkout. I presented my email coupon along with my items. She could obviously see it was a birthday reward, yet did not once make any birthday-related comment. Her only reaction seemed to be that it was an annoyance, since it required her to ring the gift separately from the rest of my purchase. If that was such a problem, perhaps I shouldn't have bothered to purchase from them at all. Anyway, she completed the purchase by tossing all the items in a bag and shoving it across the counter at me. Yeah, that really makes me feel warm and fuzzy. Not. Later that afternoon, I entered the second store and was greeted by at least 3 staffers as I browsed a number of different shelves. They offered to help me find whatever I needed. It turned out that I decided not to purchase anything that day, so I wondered if they would still honor my birthday offer. What a different reaction I got from that staff person. Once she found out why I was there, she wished me happy birthday at least 3 times during the course of our conversation. She inquired whether my birthday had already passed or not, since the offer lasted for the entire month. She pulled out a gift bag and placed the item inside, along with a fluff of tissue paper. She even said, "Here, let me add a little something extra for you," as she tossed in another small sampler. So how did that make me feel? Like I was their most valued customer. Will I go back there soon? You bet. Now, the lessons for how to make trade show attendees feel special should be pretty obvious by this point, even though you're not likely to be dealing with birthdays. First, greet people who enter your booth with a smile and sincere welcome. Don't make them feel as if they're an interruption in your day. They're the reason you're at the show, remember? 2, ask questions and pay attention to what they say. The more you sincerely inquire about them and their needs, the more special they will feel. 3, if your conversation reveals some kind of personal tidbit, take note of that. After filling out a lead card or scanning their badge to get a printout, jot down that quick note so you can reference it during follow-up. They will be so impressed that you remembered. 4, go above and beyond when fulfilling on their requests. They might not need that extra something that you add on right now, but it will be sowing seeds for your future relationship. And 5, thank them. Yes, sometimes this simple act can go a long way to create a positive feeling toward your company. Besides, it's simply good manners. Now, I probably don't need to ask which of the 2 experiences you would prefer as a customer, so be sure you keep that answer in mind as you prep your booth staff for your next show. Want more tips and tools for your exhibit marketing? Check out the free resources available from the Exhibit Marketers Cafe. Simply go to tradeshowinsights.com and click on Free Resources to discover toolkits, webinars, and more. including a link to sign up for the Trade Show Tips online monthly e-zine. Trade Show Insights is protected by the Creative Commons copyright license. You may feel free to share this recording with colleagues or embed it on your own blog as long as it's shared in its entirety and is not used for commercial purposes. To learn more, please see the link in the sidebar of the show notes at tradeshowinsights.com. Well, that's it for this episode of Trade Show Insights. Be sure to check out our show notes and archives at tradeshowinsights.com. You can also connect with me using the social media links or the contact page on the site. I'm Marlis Arnold. Thanks for listening, and be sure to join us next time for more tools to improve your exhibit results.